How's it going, guys? Injured DarkBreed 85 here, and if you look at that direction you can probably see the movie I am reviewing is Dawn of the Dead remake from 2004, directed by Zack Snyder, starring Sarah Polley, Ving, Rhaymes, and some other people, Mekhi, Phifer. Now, I went to watch this when it was released in the theatre, and I gotta say I actually really enjoyed it. Of the more recent remakes that are coming out now, I think that it kind of rates up there with the Hills Have Eyes remake, and in my honest opinion it's not that far off the original. The basic story is the same. They've changed a few of the aspects which I really liked, because it felt a bit more fresh. I think Zack Snyder has done a really good job. Just by watching some of that was his first film, and just by watching pretty much everything that he's done, you can tell that he really knows how to film scenes, and where to place the camera, and I just find his films quite watchable. As the story begins, there's a nurse character, typical sort of nurse character. She works hard and everything like that. She comes home, and her and her husband basically fall asleep, and on the TV there are all these warnings, and you know how the story goes. Anyway, they're woken up by their little girl, and she comes in and decides to take a chunk out of her husband's neck. So he turns into a zombie pretty quick. One thing I've always wondered is how do you determine how quick you can? Does where you're bitten determine how fast you're gonna turn into a zombie? And maybe he turns so quick because it's on his neck. I don't know. Anyway, he turned, and she escapes, and the story sort of spans out from there. It's pretty similar story-wise to Dawn of the Dead. There's a lot of little subtle differences that I quite enjoyed. Like there's a guy on the other side. They're in the shopping mall, and there's the guy in the gun store on the other side of the street, and I like that sort of relationship they had, with him holding up the signs and stuff like that. There's a lot of really fun things like that in there. Another thing that people often comment on are the faster moving zombies. Now, I have no problem whatsoever with them. I know, since they are technically decaying and whatever, their muscles are going to be full of rigor mortis and stuff like that, but it's just a film, and slow zombies are, I still love them. I love all the originals, I love all the new ones, but I think the faster ones are just seem to have a bit more menace about them, and for the modern audience, it's something new. It's, I welcome it, to be honest. The characters are pretty likable. There's a couple of, they're all pretty cliche. You've got the pregnant woman, you've got the car thief, you've got the rich bloke. It's nothing you really haven't seen before, but they're well acted, so I haven't really got any complaints on that front. I didn't particularly like the pregnancy story. I just felt it was a bit, I didn't want any emotional attachment or anything, but I just wanted some flesh ripping, and looking back, I think it does deliver some flesh ripping. The gore is pretty good, especially in the director's cut. There's a nice impalement through the chin and up the top of the head, just in full view of the camera. That was great. So all in all, I would recommend this film if you're into your zombies and stuff, because I would probably say this is the best zombie film in the last 10-15 years. So out of 10, I would certainly give it an 8.5, or maybe in that. It's not as good as the original, but it was never going to be. So yeah, I'd say an 8.5. If you haven't seen this one out, if you haven't seen this one yet, please check this one out, because it's a good one. You've probably seen it. It was pretty mainstream, but yeah, check this one out. And thanks for watching. And I'll see. Oh, thank you as well for all the all the wishes, best wishes for my collarbone injury. It really means a lot, guys. It's getting there. It's getting there. The sling's coming off tomorrow, and I just have to go every fortnight for an X-ray just to see how it's mending. But thanks for your best wishes, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra, guys.